Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. And as you can see, we've got a brand new face here on BMTV. We've got Angharad from Angharad's Party Art, haven't we?
Hello, yeah.
Hello, welcome.
Long time coming.
I know. Well, we were supposed to be doing this a while ago.
We were,
and then you cancelled for some reason.
Sorry.
I don't know, just didn't want to come down here and see us. Who knows? But yes, so here you are now.
Yeah.
When we have somebody new on BMTV, we need to find out a little bit more about you, because people out there, some people I know will know you because you're quite popular on Instagram. You've done some amazing work.
Thank you very much.
So there will be people out there that are aware of who you are. But let's say this is for all the people that know nothing about you, and I don't know that much about you. Yeah. But tell us your story. How did it all start for you?
Oh, okay. So 2019 it was. So I just had my youngest little girl, and I'm quite creative anyway, so I've always done design and stuff at college, and then I've done car design.
Car design, I know. When you said that earlier on, I was so impressed. That's really exciting.
Yeah, studied car design at university, so I've always been that design friend. And my friend came up to me, she's like, I've seen this crazy thing with balloons, so can you make me something like this? I want to reveal to my bridesmaids. Will you be my bridesmaid? So I was like, I've got this. So I went along and bought my little kit, and I blew it all up with my mouth. And I put it up, and I think I pulled it with string and everything. How I got it up, I don't know. I mean, I know how to put it up now, but I did not know what I was doing then. And we stood in front of it, and we thought it was the most amazing thing since sliced bread. And it's still on my Instagram. I will never take it down. Go and have a look right at the bottom. It's still there. And I did another one for my daughters because I got the bug for it. And then somebody approached me and said, could you do one for me? So I had 3 pictures. I ran over to my mum. I was like, Mum, I need a business name. She was like, well, you need to have your actual name in your business. Some people think I've made up a word for my business name because it's a Welsh name and not many people know it. It's a proper Welsh in the Valleys name. And I just come up with the Angharad's Party Art. Well, my mum did, and set up my Instagram, and then it's all gone wild from there. Yeah.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
So it was literally Instagram that got you out there.
Yes. Yeah.
And that wasn't posting any ads or anything. That was literally just putting stuff up there.
No, I did. I involved myself in some groups where we were all supporting each other's small businesses, like small business groups. But that's about it. I just was coming out with new things, trying new ideas, and it was those ones that really picked up the traction and went and made a few of my pieces viral. So. Do
you think that Instagram would have the effect that it had for you 4 years ago now, or are there so many people out there?
I think you've just got to be out there. I think if you're doing something that somebody else has done, you're always going to be that one step behind that person. So you do need to just think outside the box, come up with something striking, something new, something no one's seen before, and that is what will get you seen on Instagram, I think.
So what have you done? What got you seen? What was different?
Okay, so it was my organic bubble. That was one of the ones, and just a standard organic bubble, but I put a couple of foil curves on it and made it into a mermaid one. Okay. And that one blew up. I think it was like 2,500 likes, and when my account was so little, I was like, oh my god, there's many people who've seen. And,
so it must have been loads of people that weren't following you.
Yeah. So I think I had like 500 followers just from that one thing. And I mean, these followers, they have turned into sales for me. Sometimes they don't turn into sales, but these followers, they have turned into sales for me. And that sort of, out there design, it does just get you recognised a bit. So I just think, be brave, and if nobody likes it, I've done some where it's been like big, but some of them have done really well, and then they've taken off. So,
but then that's part of business, isn't it? Yeah. Because you've got to try things. If you don't try things for fear of it not working, you're never gonna.
You just got to take that deep breath and then post it. And I think if what will be, will be. And like I say, some designs make it, some designs don't. But you've just got to be brave and put it out there, I think.
And then I'm guessing lots of other people started doing those designs as well.
Yeah, and it's nice when you see that. It's nice when you see that somebody else has done that. But we all take inspiration from everyone, don't we? So we
absolutely, yeah. None of us are absolutely individual. No. All right, well, today Well, thank you for that.
You're
And it's really great what you've done in such a relatively short period of time.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
So
It's crazy. I
that's
still
great.
can't believe it myself that that's what I'm doing now. From when I used to think, oh God, all these people have seen my living room.
Yeah, yeah.
And now I've got this big warehouse and my van and everything.
Oh, tell me about your warehouse.
Oh, so I've got it's an old potteries place, because I don't know, I'm from Stoke, which is a big pottery industry, and it's the old kilns. So I've got these big circular ceilings. I think I always say 1,600 square feet, but Gary always says to me, no, it's bigger than that. So It's got a downstairs, it's got an upstairs. I've got a big workshop space, so I can do all my filming in there and stuff. So I've had a nice new floor. And
You have to show me some pictures.
Yes,
We'll put them up on the screen as well. So that's great.
Yeah.
That's really good. So how long was it from when you started to get in the unit?
So I worked from my living room out of a little plastic box for quite some time, and I used to count every balloon that I had, and I used to do a stock take of counting all the balloons. If I did that now, I don't think I've got the time to do that now. I've got a room that's just full of balloons now from that little box. But I did 2 years of working from home. I ended up turning half of my living room. I got big racking benches, shelving units in my living room, because I was that dedicated to the cause. And I couldn't deal with going down on the on the dining table, so I needed like racking so it was proper. And then I moved into a little storage container that had been converted, so it had all like windows and doors, and I was in there for 6 months, and it just became too small, and then now I've just got all the space in the world, but I can't find anything in there. So
say that now, give it 2 years, all the space in the world becomes very small very quickly.
Oh, it already has, because now I'm like a magpie. Everything I see, I'm like, well, I've got room for it now. I'll buy it. So,
and then you'll be getting a unit, is it next door or whatever, before you know.
Well, that's up for sale, but I'm not.
No, that's excellent. It's I really like these stories of people that it's always a risk. I remember when we took our first commercial unit, and it wasn't much bigger than the room we were in for the whole business. And it was just a big, I think it was £400 a month. Yeah. And that seemed like a lot of money at the time.
Yeah, it is a big outgoing, but I think it gives you the drive to, force your business into, better things.
Plus it feels better. For me anyway, getting up and going to work and work being separate from home.
But I will say, when it's freezing cold in there, I miss working from my living room with my telly on and snacks being available, and I miss that, when I could just walk around in my slippers. But I'm making a smaller contained space that's going to be easier to heat, because I have gone through the winter now, and I know that I can't be in them big open spaces, because fingers didn't work.
Absolutely.
They just didn't.
We've all been there.
It wasn't fun.
But anyway, part of your success and what it's led you to is working with TUFTEX, isn't it?
Yes.
So you're working quite closely with Alison and Dot from TUFTEX.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Hi. And we're going to talk about some TUFTEX balloons, etc. But we obviously sell TUFTEX. But tell everybody out there, in case they've not come across TUFTEX balloons, tell us what you know about TUFTEX.
Well, they are the best. So, I mean, I'm not biased just because I am part of Team TUFTEX, but I messaged Alison, I think it was about 3 years ago, and I was like, where can I get your balloons from? And I didn't know that it was Alison personally messaging me back off the account.
Okay.
But she told me where to get them from, because they come out with this fall colour range, and I just had to have it. I just had to have it for my friend's birthday, which was actually down in Portsmouth. And I got them for that birthday. And it was just the colours and just how thick the colours looked, and how, just how rich they looked. I love everything about TUFTEX. The thickness is reliable, the sizes, you can get every colour in every size. And it's just such a good ethos as a brand. I love them.
I've heard lots of people talk about how they're really good for outdoor stuff as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they don't burst even in the sun.
No.
That's great.
No, they're really long lasting outside in the sun.
But you have used other balloons, but you genuinely like using TUFTEX.
I mean, if you looked at my balloon room, I do have other things in there, but it is mainly every little pigeonhole has got TUFTEX in every colour.
I think it was TUFTEX coming out with those colours that they were probably the ones you're describing now that everybody wanted.
Yeah.
Nobody else was doing those sort of colours, were they?
No, it was willow, sangria, mustard, and burnt orange that I wanted, and I just needed them 4 colours.
Yeah.
And then obviously the next release was cameo and empowerment.
Yeah.
Gorgeous colours,
No, they're great. Well, we really enjoyed it when they came over here and we got to meet Alison and did a BMTV with Alison on the tour. Yeah, that was really nice, really good. So, okay, so that's a little bit about TUFTEX balloons. They are available here at Balloon Market. Just, I don't know, type TUFTEX or find your way to them through latex and whatever, however you find your balloons on the Balloon Market website. We're going to do something. We've obviously got Ove here.
Yes.
So I've no idea what Ove is going to turn into. So are you going to tell us what you're going to do?
Yes.
And what we're talking about?
So we're talking about how perfect these colours are for Pride.
Yeah.
So it's called Parade Your Pride, and we've got O, V and E. So we just need the L to finish it off.
Oh, that's what it is. L.
We just need the L. So we've made a little start on it already.
Okay.
So here's one we made earlier.
I'd never have guessed that.
So I'll make sure I hold it the right way round. So here we've just bent some aluminium rod.
Yep.
Any shape you can do this with. We've just inflated the 5-inch balloons in the lavender. We've got blue, which is literally the best, most pigmented blue, I think, personally. And then we've got the lime green, yellow, orange and red, which is the perfect Pride colours.
It is. Pride, when does that happen? Is it June? It's different months, isn't it?
There's different ones in different places, but the official Pride month is June.
Okay.
So it's not too far away.
All right, so you're going to put some more balloons on here.
Yes. So what we've done is we've inflated the 5-inch balloons to 3.5 inches. All of them have been the same.
Yep.
And then we just need to twist them round. So we'll get the next colour, which is the blue.
So you've prepared all these.
We have. So this is the blue.
So I'll help you. Oh, God.
Yeah, and this
got me helping. I never help because it all goes horribly wrong when I help. So
this is the blue, and it's such a bright blue. It's my favourite blue.
You're right about everything being very opaque as well.
Yeah.
These aren't fully inflated, are they?
No, they're not fully inflated. These are inflated to 3.5 inch. It just gave the right size for what we were working with here.
Okay.
So we're just twisting on. Like that.
So you call these quads?
Yeah,
or
quads.
Clusters, I guess some people call them.
Quads, yeah.
So I'm sure we've probably got a BMT. Don't look at me like I'm going to do it. I'm not
Well,
going to
can
put
you
it.
hold
I
the
can
L
hold
then?
it.
You
Yeah.
hold the L and
I was starting to get all nervous there.
So we're just popping it on. So we've twisted that into a quad. I'll just undo this one. So we've twisted it into a quad, and then we'll pop it on there. And to attach it so it doesn't fall off, we're just going to twist them over once and then push it down.
Simple.
And again.
So if I wasn't here holding this, you just put this down flat. Like
Yeah,
that. Well,
it would just be down flat like that. There was a lot of bending and stretching when I was making them ones. So we've got the next right colour, which is the lime green. So how I worked this out of how many to do is I looked visually at how tall it was, and because I know there was 6 colours, just divided it by half, and then I just knew how many of each that I would need to complete it all the way up. So it was just 3 clusters of each one.
You can put it down flat if you like, and that makes it easier.
There we go. That is easier actually.
Yeah.
Than me doing it
See,
like
I'm a
that
genius.
way.
I'm a genius. Did you watch the coronation?
I watched the moment of the crown being put on his head.
Yeah.
I did. I watched that moment, and then I watched a bit of the singing, and then I went to a party.
Okay. We're filming this, by the way. I'm not sure when this is going out, but we're filming this the day after the long weekend of the coronation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw on TikTok the day after lots of things about Prince. Is it Prince Louis? And all the funny faces he was making and stuff. So it seemed to steal the show.
Did you watch the whole thing?
Didn't watch the whole thing. I was at a sort of, I don't know if you call it a party. It wasn't that wild, but it was, yeah, we had some food, a few drinks.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, I just had a bit too much Prosecco, I think. Just
I was really good. I had a couple of glasses of wine. So did you go on any courses or anything when you were starting off? Or?
Well, it was really hard to find anything like courses when I first started, but I'm very much, I'm quite technically minded from like when we were saying about doing like maths and physics at A-level and stuff. So I've kind of got one of them brains where I try to work it out myself.
Yeah.
So I always say in my training app that it might not be the right way, but it works, and it's how I worked it out to do. So there might be another way of doing it.
Yeah.
And that mine's not necessarily the right way.
That's the thing though in this industry. I think a lot of people find the way that works for them.
Yeah.
And I remember when we started the business, it was very much, we don't know how to do this. And it took us, even doing a balloon arch, we did it terribly. I remember doing one so bad.
Yeah.
And then we were hosting fundamentals here, and I learned how to do it, and it was like, why did I not think of that?
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need somebody to tell you.
It's the light bulb moments sometimes, and I still learn everything now. Like I'm still like, oh my God, how did I not even think of doing it that way?
I know.
But there is so many different ways out there, and you just got to find the right way for you.
Yeah.
And if people feel comfortable with my way, then I've helped someone out, and that's
Absolutely.
happy days.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Running out of space.
I know, but we've run out of balloons as well.
Have we? Okay.
Yeah.
Are there no more reds?
No.
Oh, never mind. That was by design, everybody.
Yeah.
Run out of balloons at the perfect time. Okay. So that's great. So these are perfect for outdoors, and as you said, just aluminium rod. And
yeah, so this is the. You just hold it by the base like that, and it'll make a great photo op.
actually, yeah,
For
you're
someone.
right. Very nice.
Go down with your parade.
Perfect. Okay, we're going to get some people in to model these.
I can't
But
wait.
as a guest on BMTV, you get to ask everybody out there the question of the week. So do you have a question of the week for everybody out there?
A question of the week.
And hopefully people will put comments down below.
Oh, okay. So if you could only use one TUFTEX colour for the rest of your life, what colour would it be?
Oh, that's very good. Very concise. What TUFTEX colour would you use if you had to choose one? Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Angharad, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for
your
having me.
first time on BMTV. And thank you, everybody out there, for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon, and you'll be notified every time we upload a new show. Stay happy, stay positive, and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye.